Hello, y'all. How you doing? How you like my little peekaboo hat? I love my little peekaboo hat. Okay. And it keeps me warm. It's warm. So it's cute and warm. There you go. Okay. I got a channel message when I was driving and I was thinking about something. So I could feel someone asking, why, if someone's family, do they shit on you so bad? Okay. I want to explain something to you. Some of you are, okay, a lot of us are dealing with different generations of people. Okay. And the generation before me, they were very much into how things looked to other people. The status, the education, the clothes, the all that kind of stuff. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you this. Sometimes when you have someone who does not follow family members that they wish you did, and you fall under par to the rest of the family, you don't get the grades, you're not highly athletic, you're not on the fucking debate team, you don't have the propensity to become a financial advisor, or you don't have the propensity to become a lawyer or a doctor, all those things. Then you notice they make excuses for you. Some of you, they make excuses as to why you're not achieving on that level to them, not understanding you have your own level of genius you work at. It's just they're not there to understand your level of genius is in a different area. So then you grow up with family members and many people judging you and then creating some outlandish ass excuses as to why you can't be on the level they wanted you to be on. So in other words, you didn't continue that major to become a doctor. So they create some fucking lie that you got some mental health illness, and you might, right? But that may not stop you from doing that. You just didn't want to be that. Okay. Where's this coming from? Other than getting a channel message, here's where this is coming from. So I have in my family, I didn't pay attention to the colorism thing. I didn't pay attention to the status thing. I didn't know that was a thing in my family. They would say stuff to me, but I wasn't paying attention to that. So they would be like commenting on my intelligence, commenting on how I reason things and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, yeah, so that's how I reason stuff. But then to them, the grades didn't match the problem solving skills I had and stuff like that. So then I got called lazy, and I am lazy. I'm a lazy student. I ain't gonna lie. That's true. But then recently, okay, I have a health condition where I can't take drugs. I don't do drugs, right? I may do what's from the earth, but I have to be careful. So this person knows this. This is my mother. She knows this. Right? She has this narrative that I don't understand. She has this narrative that I do drugs and stuff like that. Now, this was debunked when I had my first child, because for some reason, and I kid you not, every time I have a baby, there is someone with my same fucking name in the hospital that's on drugs giving birth to a child. I don't understand it, right? It's like the joke of the universe. So the doctor sat down with me with my file, and she first said, I don't understand how a teacher would be on drugs. I said, ma'am, if you saw my record and what my medical condition is, you will see I cannot. And so she looked. She said, I wondered, because they had the wrong middle name. And she said, I wondered. Now I'm sitting up here thinking to myself, I said, now I know my mom knows good and goddamn well I can't do that shit. Where's she getting this shit from? My son argued her down, my oldest. I'm like, no, be respectful. And I'm thinking, well, see, to my mom, I was supposed to be a nun. And I was supposed to be kept to her. My mom was the type of person, she grafts onto you. And that's who you belong to. No, we don't fucking belong to you. We're on loan to you, our parents. But we belong to spirit. We're on loan to parents and families, but we belong to spirit. And don't you mistreat us. Okay? So I was sitting up and thinking, I was like, why does she keep saying this? Well, because I didn't become what she wanted me to become. I wanted to be a brain surgeon. I wanted to follow after Ben Carson before I knew what I knew. But I still honored the man for the advancements he made in medicine. I wanted to be that. And I wanted to create the first laser where you didn't have to shave the head and all this kind of stuff. Big aspirations I got. So I let that go. I went to Berkeley. I let that go. My mom was hot. Wasn't for me. I was meant to teach, not that, right? Spirit told me what I was meant to do. So grades weren't perfect. No summa cum laude. I don't care about that shit. Major had to be changed, all this kind of stuff. And so she didn't have the picture perfect image. Yeah, I went to Berkeley, but you didn't present as this, and you didn't have the picture perfect image. And then I noticed there was other people in my family acting like that. And I'm like, oh, so you got to create a narrative to paint me a particular way to justify your projections of what I should be to you so I can make your fucking ass look good. See my face? Fucking no. I'm sovereign. I don't follow no one's fucking plan for me but me and love's. That's it. No. So sometimes families treat you that way because it's easier to create a lie. Like our third party situation, huh? That ex who created a fucking lie as to why they're not with you, even though everyone that remembers you were the sweetheart and you were great and you were helpful to everybody. And they can't tell the truth of why they fucking let you go because they were thirsty and want something better. But they got to look good, so they got to create a lie to make you look so bad that it justifies why they let you go, when the real truth is they were fucking stupid projecting onto you, and they were stupid to let your ass go, but because they don't want people talking about them, they don't want to look stupid. And that's what's going on, y'all. You are judging yourself based on other people's perceptions and projections of you. Stop doing that. They don't fucking know you. So why would you sit up and judge you? Now, when you're a teenager and you're a child, I know that's way harder to deal with. I understand. And sometimes just to get through, you got to deal with it. But while you're doing that, don't let it fuck up your mental health. You always constantly tell you who you are. You are love. And you are loved somewhere. And you are worthy. Okay? Please, if you see a youngster going through this or a young person, please tell them you are loved. Just make your plan of exit until you can exit. But you take care of your mental health. I know it's difficult. For adults, same thing. Their projections on you are not you. You choose who you are to be. That's between you and spirit. You ain't got to discuss that with no fucking body. But you and spirit. But sometimes our families do that because they just can't take who we really are. And to them, it's not good enough. Well, you know what? To me and where I'm at, you're fucking not good enough. For me and to know me and talk to me. How about that? So when you grow up, holla at your girl. Until then, stay in kindergarten over there, and I don't play in the motherfucking kindergartens. You dig? All right, my loves. I love you. I hope this helped. Take care now.